Hi, I'm Caitlin Bowes. I'm teach at QI Roberts Junior Senior High School, which is located in Florahome, Florida, which is in northeastern Florida, kind of, I mean, very much in the middle of nowhere. It's literally surrounded by a swamp. It's kind of near maybe Jacksonville. That's probably the largest city near us. It's kind of near St. Augustine, Florida, which is a major tourist town, and Gainesville, which is where I live. My husband works for the University of Florida. I went to the UF, so I still live in Gainesville. I drive about an hour out here every day, but I teach in a really rural context. And our school serves as the academic magnet school for a really small district. I teach in Putnam County, which is one of the poorer counties in Florida. Not too many resources out here, but we are finally providing acceleration options for the kids in our district, which is really good. Um, I teach 10th and 11th grade, although I've taught grades 8 through 12 in my 3 years of teaching. My 10th grade class is called ACE General Paper. So at my school, we do the Cambridge program, which is really big in Florida, but it's starting to spread to places like Tennessee, Arizona, and Kentucky. It's kind of like International Baccalaureate or AP. It's a way for kids to gain college credit through examinations. Our students take AS and A level exams like they might in Britain. So it's kind of a college prep program that's slowly growing. I really like it. It really focuses on thinking about multiple perspectives, building empathy, lots of writing, and global citizenship, and a big focus on argumentation too. So they have to be able to back up what they say, which I also like. So general paper is my 10th grade class. It's kind of a general humanities class and prep in academic writing. Um, so I like to joke that I teach anything and everything. Um, so sometimes, we might be studying an environmental issue like banning water bottles, but the next month we might be studying Macbeth. This year we also did a study of Icarus and Daedalus. So I still have to cover the literature standards for my state, but I'm also doing a lot of timed academic writing and building clarity of thought as well. My 11th graders, on the other hand, they take a class called ACE Global Perspectives and Research. They have to write a full length research paper on a global issue, thinking about multiple sides to it, and then they also do a presentation on a local problem of global significance. Um, yeah, that's about it. Um, so my favorite adaptation and why, on a kind of a dorkier, more low culture level, I guess. I really enjoyed. I found these Shakespearean adaptations of Star Wars. So they take the plot and language of Star Wars and cast it into a Shakespearean um, type of language, and it was kind of a goofy way to get kids excited about reading Macbeth this year. On a more, I guess, intellectual level, I really liked. I'm really into Dante. My thesis was on Dante. That's really how I feel like I became at least decent at reading literature and thinking about literature and constructing arguments about literature. And I really like Sandow Burke's. He did kind of these illustrated adaptations of Inferno, Purgatorio, and Paradiso, where he takes the language and then casts them into contemporary urban America. It's kind of like very Los Angeles, to kind of show how universal the themes are, but also show how Dante's idea of the contrapasso would manifest in today's world. And the amount of detail, but also weirdly enough, the fidelity to the text, I think is really striking. I mean, it made me think of a text I knew really, really well in really new ways. So that's why I like that one. What am I most excited about? Three things. I'm always excited to learn from other people. I teach in a really small rural district. There are only like three other English teachers at my school, and we teach radically different things and have really different approaches. And while I love talking to them, I'd like to meet some other folks. Second of all, I'm always interested in finding new technologies and new ideas about how I can empower students to use technology to like make and do things um, that are, actually involve like creating things rather than just going through exercises on a computer or something or word processing. Um, and lastly, I'm trying to find a way to fit Frankenstein into my 10th grade curriculum. I've had a class set in the closet for like 2 years, and I just haven't quite found the right way into it. So I'm hoping maybe I can find an adaptation or um, a theme to pull on that can really tie it in and perhaps connect it to some current events or social debates that could really um, get kids invested in literature, but also support um, the wide array of knowledge about the world that they're going to need to have. So that's about it. I think that's probably a good introduction.